Good evening to everyone. Last class we have discussed problems related to the number system. Okay, we have discussed some concept up to the 4 classes. Fifth class also we have discussed some questions. Here in this class is the sixth class. Here also we are going to discuss some questions related to the number system. Later on we will discuss the another concept called as remainder. That is also very important concept. So let us begin with a question which we have discussed so far. The concept called as a division algorithm. I gave you that a division algorithm concept. Yes, that concept will help you to solve this kind of questions. You need to have some ideas how to proceed this kind of problems. So therefore, previous years and all this kind of questions was there. While discussing the previous year question papers, we will discuss those questions also when you learn the basics here. Okay. In your division sum, the divisor is 10 times the quotient and 5 times the remainder. The remainder has been provided. You need to find out the dividend. Okay. So that's it. We need to find out the dividend. So first of all, take the data which are provided here. What are the things provided here? Here, remainder has been provided. So remainder is equal to 46. So then in a division sum, a divisor is 10 times the quotient and 5 times the remainder. So therefore, remember the first statement provided here is a divisor is equal to 5 times the remainder. And what else provided here? Same, this divisor is 10 times the quotient. But what has been provided in the question? That you need to note down. So here remainder has been provided. So therefore you can use equation number 1. Okay, I am taking as a equation here for your reference purpose. So therefore you can substitute the remainder here. So therefore divisor is equal to 5 times the remainder. Remainder has been provided as a 46. Then 5 into 46 you can say 220. So we know the divisor. Okay. After knowing the divisor, we can substitute here in order to find out the quotient. Now substitute in equation number 2.
Sir, it will be 230.
5 into 4, 46. Okay, fine. 46 is 230 only. Yes. 230. Now you can substitute this in the equation number 2. Then easily you can find out here. So therefore divisor you know. So directly you substitute here instead of writing these things. Okay, since I have taken as a equation. So divisor you know 230. So 230 which is equal to 10 times the quotient. So Q here. So then you can say that Q is equal to 23. You know the concept called as division algorithm. Division algorithm we already done here. Okay. Division algorithm we have done here. So what we have done in the division algorithm, so dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. That logic, yes, that logic you can apply here. So divisor is nothing but a 230, then a quotient is nothing but 23, remainder you know 46. Now you can multiply this. So 23 square, 23 square is nothing but 529. So now 0, you can put a 0, then here 46. All the options. Okay, here see here the unit place contains 6 here, therefore we can eliminate A and D. Okay, so elimination also you can apply, or else you can add simply 5336. So the answer for this question is option C. Okay, anybody having a doubt here?
No, sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir. Sir, dividend equal to?
Division algorithm basic we have done, right?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Uh,
this dividend equal to divisor and quotient plus remainder.
so I'm writing here.
Okay, sir.
Here quotient. Here you will get a remainder, right? So therefore, you know, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Nikita understood?
Yes, sir.
You can use this one. Okay, fine. So this is the division algorithm based problem. Yes, you need to learn these things. Okay. Now, next question. We have discussed a concept called as divisibility. If you go through the previous year question papers, you can able to find a question from this concept. UPSC already provided divisibility by 11 concept, divisibility by 7 concept also, right? So therefore you need to give some importance to this topic also. So therefore, how to find out this one? First of all, it has been provided as a 8 digit a number. Here it is given as a divisibility by 9. Okay, then you know the logic called as divisibility by 9. If you know that logic, easily you can able to solve. And the one more condition also read here. A is a single digit whole number. Always try to read the whole question. Okay, don't read partially and proceed the problem. Sometimes it may gives you a negative option. Okay, so therefore read the full question here. So now let me revise the concept called as divisibility. You know the concept of divisibility is nothing but a, okay, of 9 is nothing but the sum of the digit is equal to 0, you can say 0 or a multiple of 9, 0 or multiple of 9, then you can say that the given number is divisible by 9. Okay. This problem can be done by using the school method also, but it is not required here since it's a lengthiest process. Some cases you need to apply the school method, but here A is in the unit place, as well as divisibility by 9 concept is a very simplest concept. Therefore easily you can do here. Listen very carefully. 6 plus 8 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus A. Now add everything. Add everything. So if you are adding here 14, 19, then 23, 26, 28, 29, 29 plus A. Now go with the option method. Replace the options here. When you are replacing 0 here for a A's position, then it will lead to 29. 29 is not divisible by 9. Leave it. That's it. A option is wrong. Leave it. Now let us take a 5 here. Placing in the A's place, then it will become 34. 34 is also not divisible by 9. Leave it. Simple. Now next thing is 7. I am placing here in the place of A. When I am placing 7 here, I am getting 36 here, which is divisible by 9. Anyhow, we will check the fourth option also. Here I am placing 9. Okay, so here 9 if I place means you will get a 38. This is not divisible by 9. Only one option which gives you completely divisible by 9. Then the A value is nothing but 7. So the answer for this question is 7. Clear, everybody? How to proceed these things? Fine means we will move
Yes,
on
sir.
further.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let us move on further. Now this question, we can solve this question by using yeah, LCM and HCF concept also. We will see this kind of models there. Anyhow, here we know the concept called as division algorithm. There we are having a remainder concept. Let us check by using that method. Okay, we know the concept called as divisibility. So therefore apply these methods. Even you can do the LCM method also, HCF methods also there, that we will discuss after those classes. Okay, we are not yet started discussing that one. Now listen, I am not using that method since we know the concept called as divisibility, and fine. Now what is the 3-digit, okay, largest 3-digit, largest, which gives you the remainder as a 5 and 6 when divided by 9 and 11. Now simple thing, you can do by using, okay, various methods. The thing is, if you know the basic mathematics, then easily you can solve this question. The basic mathematics is nothing but your school method. Let me say here, your school method applies here, but the thing is, it's a kind of a lengthiest process. But if you don't know any option means, then go with the school method, that gives the best results. Now listen carefully, I am taking the A option here. When I am taking the A option, I'm first of all I'm checking with the divisibility by 9. So let us check this one, divisibility by 9 concept. So 9 plus 0 plus 0, which is equal to 9. 9 when divided by the 9, listen very carefully, the remainder is 0, but we need to get the remainder as 9. So therefore you can eliminate that option itself. I hope you are getting how to do these things. Now let us move on with 9 to 5. Right, since you need to get the remainder as 9, right, not 0. Right, so now you can say this one, 9 plus 2 plus 5. 9 plus 2 plus 5 is nothing but 16. So when you are dividing this with this one 9, you will get the remainder as a 7. So not you are getting the remainder as a 9, leave it, that's it. We can eliminate two options, right? Now 9 4 1. Now this 9 4 1, okay, let's check here, which is nothing but a 14 when it is divisible by 14, or a yes 14 when it is divisible by, okay, 9, right? What is the remainder here? The remainder is 5. Obviously correct. The remainder is 5. Since when you are dividing by using the 9, you need to get the remainder as 5, isn't it? Check here. Everybody getting the point? First case is 3-digit divisible by 9. You need to get the remainder as 5. Remainder as 5. Remainder as 5. So after finding out this one, same number has to be divided by 11. Check whether this gives you the remainder as a 6. You know the divisibility by 11 concept also. What is the divisibility by 11 concept? Odd, even, odd. Sum of the odd minus even. So that is the logic here. 10 minus 4, which gives you 6. Yes, correct. So therefore 941 gives you, or else satisfies both the conditions. So therefore 941 is the answer for this question. Anybody having a doubt here? No means we'll
No,
move on
sir.
to the next question. So everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now let me give you 1 or 2 minutes time. You people try this question. You people try this question. And you can put this in the answer box so that let me go through that. Fine. Okay. So now everybody giving B as the answer. Okay. So now let us verify that one. Okay. So now what has been provided in the question? If it is divisible by 3, if it is divisible by 3, where z is the digit less than the 5, okay, less than the 5, what is the value of zr? Now 3 1 z5, 5 1 z3. Now this is 8, right? Now here 2, here 8, right? It is given as the divisibility by, okay, 3, divisible by 3. So digit less than 5, okay. So nowhere mentioned as a natural number anything, then you can take 0 also, right? 0 1 2 3 4. So now what we have to do here is we need to check here 8 plus 2 plus, right, 8 plus 2z here, 2z. Now listen carefully here, 16 plus this one 18, 18 is completely divisible by 3, leave it. Now let us go with the 2z. The 2z is nothing but z plus z. We have to go with the options method. 0 comma 1, 0 plus 1 is nothing but a 1, 1 is not divisible by 3, leave it. Now 0 comma 3, 0 plus 3, here it is 3, it is divisible by 3, right, divisible by 3. So now let us check with the other. So it gives you 4, leave it. Next one gives you 5, that is also wrong. So therefore C and D also wrong. Only one option we are having, that is option B, 0 comma 3 is the right answer. I hope clear. Now let me give you a next question. Try this one. Try this one before, right? Yes, try this one. Read the question one or twice, then you will get the logic. That's it. Getting the logics is very important. The square of a number greater than 1000 which is not divisible by 3 when divided by 3 leaves a remainder of. Before this one, let me give you some concept, then you people understand this concept, then you try to answer this kind of questions. Surely you need to learn the concepts, okay, then only you can able to solve this kind of simple question. Listen carefully. The square of a number greater than 1000 which is not divisible by 3, right, not divisible by 3, please remember, not divisible by 3, when divided by 3 leaves you remainder of, leaves you remainder of. Now first of all understand a number, okay, let us take a simple number, understand the concept here. I am taking 3 here, okay, this is not the square number, listen very carefully, this is not the square number, listen, I am just dividing with the 3, right. In such a situation you are getting 0 as the remainder, right. Now listen, a square of a number, right, square of a number means what, 2 square, let's take a 2 square, 2 square is nothing but 4. When 2 square is divided by 3, right, what will happen? Here the statement is important, which is not divisible by 3 means it leaves you some remainder. That is the logic here, it leaves you some remainder. leaves remainder. Now understand here. So here 1 times here leaves you remainder 1. Right. Now you can take a perfect square number. Then you can take some other number 9 also. Right. 9 is divisible by 3. Then leave it. The question is not divisible by 3. We should not have to bother about 9 here. We should have to bother about 16 here. Since 16 is not divisible by 3. When this perfect square number is not divisible by 3, which one divided by 3? What is the remainder? That is the question. 15. 1. Now listen carefully. Whatever be the perfect square number which is not directly divisible by 3, which one divided by 3? It leaves you remainder what? It leaves you remainder?
1.
1 only in
One
all
only.
case. Yes. Listen very carefully. Yes, 1 only. Whatever be the number, it is whether it is a greater than 1000 or lesser than 1000, whatever be the thing. The thing is, you need to learn the concept. Now listen very carefully. So let us, if you want, you can do the 5 square, 25 here. So 25 is the 25 is the number which is not divisible by 3. Which one divided by 3? What is the remainder? That is the question. 24 goes here. 1 is the remainder. So all the cases, it gives you a remainder as 1. Right. So the answer for this question is 1. So simple logic here you need to note here. Okay, let me dictate that note. If you want, you can take a remainder of any perfect square. Remainder of any perfect square when remainder of any perfect square when divided by 3 leaves a remainder either as 0 or 1, either 0 or 1. Now note number 2. This is note number 1. Let us give a note number. Let me give you the note number 2. A perfect square number PQ, let me write a PQ. A perfect, so PS. A perfect square number which is not divisible by 3, which is not divisible by 3, then divided by 3 gives 1 as a remainder in all the cases. Remainder in all the cases. Clear? Note 1, note 2, everyone taken? Now, if you are taken means we will move on with the next question. So here understand the question here. Okay, greater than 1000. That's it. Okay. In such a situation, lot of numbers are there greater than 1000. While checking in the examination, it's a quite difficult task. So therefore, learn the basic thing. Then you can apply that. Then get the 2.5 marks. Fine. Now let us move on with next question. Yes.
Sir, in the previous question, they are asking the square of a number greater than 1000.
No, that is why I am saying, irrespective of greater than 1000 or less than 1000, a perfect square number, which one divided by 3, it gives you a remainder as 0 or 1. When it will give you a 0, a perfect square number, okay,
Yes,
which
sir.
is divisible by 3, then it gives a 0 as the remainder,
Yes, sir.
which is not divisible by 3. In all the cases, it will give you 1 only as the remainder.
Okay, sir. So, sir, it means कि we do not consider the square of greater than 1000 or less than
Even
1000.
even if you take a anything, if you want, you can take a, listen, she's asking something else. Okay, square of a number greater than 1000. Let us take a 1600. This is the perfect square number, right?
Yes, sir.
You can divide this with 3. So 15 goes, 1 comes, 0 here, 9 goes, 1 comes, 0 here, 9 goes, 1 is the remainder. Clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Everyone understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next question. The difference of two numbers is 1365. On dividing the larger number by the smaller number, 6 is obtained as a quotient, 15 is obtained as a remainder. What is the smaller number? Very important model. Learn this thing. The difference of two numbers is 1365. Right. Now, first of all, what is smaller number? That is the question. Which means it involves a larger number and the smaller number. That is the two numbers. Okay. Their difference. So therefore, let us take L as a larger number, S as a smaller number. That difference you can take it as a 1365. 1365. Right. You can now find out the larger. So L is equal to what? S plus 1365. Right. Now what is the question here is listen carefully. Now listen, read the question. On dividing the larger number, this is the larger number. On dividing the larger number, listen, this is the larger number 1365. On dividing this, what will happen here? By the smaller number, you are getting 6 in the quotient, you are getting 15 in the remainder. You know the division algorithm concept. What is the division algorithm concept? Dividend is equal to
Divisor. Divisor.
divisor into
Quotient.
quotient. Therefore, let me take this as a 6x plus remainder. That is the logic now. So now rearrange these things. That's it. It's a basic thing only. Here you need to apply the logic here. So this is 6s minus s. So which is equal to 5s. That's it. So 1350. So therefore, what is the value of s? The question is smaller number. So divided by this one. So s is equal to how many times? 2 times here. Then 35 comes 7 times here. Then 0. Therefore 220. 220 is the answer for this question. Suppose if the question is, listen, I will tell you what are the various ways the question can be formed. If they are asking you to find out the larger number, you can replace the value of s in the place here in the equation number 1, right? If they ask you to find out this one, now let me give you this as the additional. Okay, let me write. So since while go through the PDF, then you can able to check these are the possibilities. So first thing, what are the possibilities? They will ask you to find their sum, find the sum. They will ask you to find out their arithmetic mean, right? The arithmetic mean is equal to what? L plus S by 2, right? So in another way, they will ask you average. All their words are very, very important. Average and arithmetic mean are same. Remember, arithmetic mean and average are same. So two numbers are there, means you need to add those two numbers and then you need to divide by 2, right? Sum means you need to add those two numbers. These are the possibilities also there. So then they may give some other numbers there. They will ask you to find out some substituting larger number and a smaller number. Then they will ask you to find out the final result. Okay, so these are the possibilities arises with this kind of model itself. Fine. Okay, means we'll move on with the next question. Clear? No. No. So this question. A student divides a number by 5, gets the remainder as 3. If his friend divides the square of the number by 5, what will be the remainder? What will be the remainder? It's a simple question, but know the logic called as division algorithm. If you know the concept called as division algorithm, then easily you can able to solve this question. Now listen carefully. A student divides the number. Listen, you don't know that number. Take that number as anything. Take that number as n. A student, when dividing that n by some divisor, you can take that a divisor as anything else, right? The student divides a number by 5. You know, here 5 has been provided. Then here quotient is there. Then you will get the remainder. So that has been provided here as a 3. If you know the division algorithm concept, then easily you can find out what is the value of n. N is equal to n quotient into divisor or divisor into quotient plus remainder. So that is the logic here. So now listen very carefully. What is friend doing? Square of the number. Square of the number. So this is the number. Square of the number means what? N square. N square is nothing but, listen very carefully, 5q plus 3 the whole square. Don't simply write 25q the whole square plus 9. This is wrong. Square of the number means that number the whole square. So that number the whole square, you need to apply the concept called as a plus b the whole square. Since a plus b the whole square is nothing but a square plus b square plus 2ab. That logic only we need to apply here. So therefore 5q square plus 3 square plus 2 into a is nothing but a 5q, b is nothing but 3. Now you can rearrange this one. 5q square plus 9 plus then here 15 into 2. 15 into 2, right?
25q square.
This one I'm multiplying you. Oh yeah, sorry. 2ab, right? What is happening? Yes, correct. What you're mentioning is correct. So this is 25. Yes, correct. Now listen very carefully. It is divisible by 5. So now what we are doing is keep in terms of your 5 multiple, simple. Now 5 into 6q, simple. Now listen very carefully. This is n square. Now divided by 5. Now listen very carefully. I will tell you the concept here. 25 by 5 q square, 9 by 5 here, 5 by 5 into 6q. Now listen very carefully. Whatever I am now going to dictate, that is very important. So now whenever a number is multiplied by any, then same n is divisible by that any. That's it. In this logic, remember, when the number is multiplied by 5, then surely the same number is divisible by 5. Now when it is divisible by 5, then listen very carefully. This is 25. When we are dividing with 5, a remainder is what? 0. The question is dealing here remainder. Please remember, the question dealing here is remainder. So therefore 0. So therefore it gives you 0 as the remainder, right? It gives you 0 as the remainder in the first case. First case gives you 0 as the remainder. Second case gives you 4 as the remainder. last case gives you 0 as the remainder. So therefore answer for this question is 4. Since you are finding out the remainder, everything or remainder. So the answer for this question is 4. Anybody having a doubt?
So we
Sir,
can do these questions by hit and trial method.
Hmm?
Like consider a number is 8 and divide it by
You
5.
can do the hit and trial method also. That is trial and error method also. Here what you need to do here is you need to put the value of q, right,
Yes, sir.
in
Yes.
order to find out the n. After that you can find out the square. Then you can divide that number by using a 5.
Dividing it by 5.
Huh. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Hmm.
here
Yes.
N into any then saying I didn't get it.
You do not have to see those who are not able to get this thing. You know a plus b plus the whole square formula you need to do. Please mute. Listen. Listen. Please mute. Listen. I will tell you the alternate method. Simplest method. Right. Listen. I am providing you the method 2 also. Listen. Method 1 already there in your PDF. Don't worry. Okay. That PDF I will give you. So method 2 I am doing for those who are not able to remember the formulas. Okay. Listen. So this is the method 2. Method 2, simple. Listen. Place the trial and error method. Right. What you need to do here is place the value of q. Value of q. When you are placing the value of q starting with a 0, right, you are getting 3 here. 1 if you are placing means you will get a 8 here. So like this. Now what is the n square? N square is nothing but 9, 64 like this. Simple. Now you can divide this 9 by 5. Find out the remainder. Remainder is equal to 4. That's it. Even if you divide 64 by 5, it gives you remainder as 4 only. All the cases. Nikita understood this one.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Others?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But always remember, you need to learn the procedural method also. Okay. So therefore, I am giving you this as a method 1. I am giving you this as a method 2. You can, in the examination all, you can go with the trial and error method. While solving the questions, you can do the first method. So while taking the competitive questions, okay, attending the mock test, you can use the model 2. Fine. Now listen. This question purely you can discuss this question during the LCM and HCF concept. Okay, anyhow, let me see, this model was asked in 2021, 2022. Okay, this kind of model was answered in 2021, 2022, etc. Now listen very carefully how to solve this kind of questions. The question here dealing with what is the least number, which one divided by. So therefore, if you know the logic, you can do. Suppose if you don't know the logic, go with the school method. Okay. Now listen, I will tell you the school method. This is the school method. School method. I am taking a option method. Okay. I am going with the divided by 5. Right. Listen, this is 3. So obviously 5 table means here unit place is 0 here. Surely it gives you remainder as 3. Yes. Leaves the remainder 3. Yes, first case gives. Now similarly you need to check with the second one also. That is very important. So now divided by 7. Here 14 goes, 1 6, again 14 goes, right, then again 1 3, 7 goes, 6 0 in this case. So therefore first option eliminated. People getting first option eliminated. So I am going with the B option. right? 1683. Simply I am dividing with 5. Obviously it gives you 3 as the remainder. Since when multiple of 5 means the unit place is 0 or 5. Since we can go with 0. So next one, 1683. When I am using 7 table, right, let us check here. It gives you 3 or not. 14 goes, right? Here 2 8. Simply, right, 2 8 goes. The 4 3 is the remainder. So then I have to check with the 6 table. Since it has to satisfy all the things, all the numbers. So then 1863, here 6. So 6 table means 12 goes, 48 completely goes, so therefore 3. That's it. Yes, it satisfies. Now let us check with the 8. So then 1683. So 8 means 16 goes completely, 8 goes also completely, therefore 3. So all the cases we are getting 3 as the answer. So therefore answer for this question is option B. Clear? Even you don't know any logic, but I know the basic 8th standard mathematics. Then you can use this method. Instead of leaving that question or else marking random answers, avoid such a thing, use the basic mathematics. Clear? Others, everyone.
Yes, sir.
I have not used anything here. Just applied. Hardly if you know the tables and see, don't have to put the quotient etc. That is not at all required. We need to check the remainder. If you know the table strong, okay, if you are good in tables, then easily you can do this one. Fine. Opa. People
Sir,
getting. Hmm.
didn't get it the question.
Sir?
Sir, didn't get it the question, sir.
Sir, just now. Okay, fine. Listen. I explained very slowly. Fine. Very good. Okay. Listen. What is the least number? Since least number means what? All. Okay, 4 options are there. Among these 4 options, one is the very least number. One is the least number. Okay, whatever be the number. So least number that has to be divided by 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. When you're dividing that least number by 5, 6, 7, 8, all the cases it has to give a remainder as 3. Okay, Nikita.
Yes, sir.
Huh. So what we have done here, I have checked with 153. When I am checking with the 153, first case satisfies, but second case not satisfied. Therefore, I stopped here. Since 1563 not satisfied the condition of divisibility by 7. So therefore, that is not the right answer. Since each and every, okay, I mean 1563 has to be divided by 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 separately. Each cases it has to give a 3 as the answer, but it fails to give. Therefore, that is not the right answer. When I am dividing 1683 by 5, by 6, by 7, by 8 separately, all cases gives you the answer as a 3. Then that is the right answer. If one case fails, then that is not the option. Nikita getting?
Yes, sir.
But here all the cases satisfies, then that is the answer. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Sir, we can make LCM method also, right?
That is what we are doing now, second method.
Okay.
Now, listen carefully. Third method also there. Third method I will discuss third method during the after LCM classes. Here, second method I will discuss here. So method 2. Since you know the concept called as divisibility, we are going to see this with the divisibility. Here little bit LCM required. Listen. First of all, what you need to do is you need to take the LCM of 5, 6, 7, 8. Simple steps I will tell you to take a LCM. Simply multiply. Okay. Do the prime factorization. Okay. One is prime factorization, or else we can multiply. That is also fine. Multiplying this one 5 into 6. Right. The resultant has to be multiplied by 7. Then the resultant is multiplied by 8. So therefore, that is also a LCM. That's a lengthiest process. Some cases. Not all the cases, some cases. Now here This is also one of the method. Now listen carefully. Do the prime factorization. I am just dividing this with 5. So here 5 goes 1 times, 6 will not go, keep it, 7 will not go, keep it, 8 will not go. Now do the prime factorization, right? I am going with the 2. So 1 here, then 3 times here, 7 will not go, here 4 times here. So again 2 here, 1, 3, 7, 2. Then again 2 here, 1, 3, 7, 1. Now again 3 here, right? So therefore when you are doing this with 3, then what will happen? 1, 1, 7, 1, then 7, 1, 1, 1, 1, till getting 1, 1, 1 you have to do. Then the LCM is nothing but all these values, 5 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. So then also fine, right? Here 10, 10 into 4, 40, 40 into 3, 120, 120 into 7, 840, right? So 840 is the LCM. After knowing the LCM, we can do this one. Okay, some number, listen, some number, least number, I don't know that least number, right? Then what I'm doing here is I'm taking that least number as a n. When divided by 840, it has to give you some quotient. Remainder all the cases it has to give 3. You know the division algorithm. So n is equal to what? This one plus 3, right? Now what we have to do here is we need to go with the hit and trial method only. So that is what q is equal to, right? When you are placing q is equal to 0, then 3, that is not okay. When q is equal to 1, n is equal to what? 843, right? 843, whether it is divisible by 9. Okay, listen very carefully. But when divided by 9 leaves you no remainder, right? Here listen very carefully. N is equal to 843. Check here, divisible by 9 or not. Check.
No, sir.
No. Since you know the concept called as divisibility by 9. So here 8. So the 8 plus 3, 11, 11. So therefore 15, not divisible. Now listen. So therefore not this one. Now take q is equal to 2. So now n is equal to what? So now 2 means 1680 plus 3, 1683. Check here whether it is divisible by 9 or not. Add everything. So now 7, 15, 18. 18 is divisible by 9. Understood? This logic you write 1 plus 6 plus 8 plus 3 logic. Since divisibility by 9 concept is what? Sum of the numbers. Since 18 is divisible by 9, so therefore this is the satisfied. Now listen very carefully. When we are doing this one with the first model, all the condition gives you 3 as the remainder. Then what are the thing we need to check? We need to check the second statement. So what is the second statement? When divided by 9 leaves you no remainder. Yes, you can check this one. 1683 divisible by 9. Check here. So here 9 goes. So then 9 goes means what? 7, 78, 72 goes. Then here 63. 63 is completely divisible by 9. Therefore 0 is the remainder. No remainder means what? 0 has to get the remainder. That means no remainder. I hope people getting by doing method 1 and method 2. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
method 2 very important. Now listen very carefully. Method 1 also. Right? Now you can do with option number C. I'm saying these things for a better understanding. Listen carefully. When listen very carefully. When okay 8 here 5 comes here. Since when you are divisible by 3, obviously 3 is the remainder. 1 satisfied. Check with the second one. 1698 6 stable. Okay, 12 goes, then 8 sorry 12 goes means 49. 49 means 48 goes. Now 18. 18 means completely divisible. 0 is the remainder. Therefore, it fails. Therefore, stop it here. So, therefore, we can eliminate C also. Now, let us move on with the D. Okay. 1783. 5 means surely it gives you 3 only. Let us check with 6. So 6 means what? 12 goes, 58, 54 goes, then 43, 42 goes, 1. 1 is the remainder. So therefore this is also eliminated. So only one option left. Since all other 3 fails to satisfy a divisibility by 5, 6, 7, 8 leaves you remainder 3. Right? So therefore we have stopped here with the 1683. So without checking the 9 also. Suppose, listen very carefully. Suppose if 2 numbers present in the option satisfies a condition called as divisible by 5, 6, 7, 8, then what you need to do? You need to check the second condition. Understanding? Whether the 2 number, among the 2 number, which gives you remainder as 0 while divided by 9. I hope people getting. Right?
Yes, sir.
But in these options, only one satisfies. Therefore, we do not have to bother about the remaining option. But if the 2 options present in the other situation, you should not mark the first one. We have to check the second condition. Whatever the second condition satisfies, that is the answer. Okay. These are the things you need to note down while solving the questions. Okay. If you are having any doubt, you can ask, or else we will further continue solving some questions, since we need to complete some questions here today. Then next class surely we need to start with the remainder concept. Very important concept. Okay, so now anybody having doubt so far what we have discussed? If you are having any doubt, you can mark the slide number. After the class I will explain. Okay, fine. Now this is also very important model. Okay, A and B when divided by 17 leaves remainder as 9 and 11 respectively. What will be the remainder when A minus B the whole square is divisible by 17? A minus B the whole square is divisible by 17. Now I'll teach you this method. Listen. So this is A here, then 17 here, right? Since when A is divisible by 17 leaves you remainder as 9. So now obviously you are getting some quotient, right? Let us take that as a P. Then the dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Now what we are going to do here is we are going to do the next one. B is divisible by 17. It gives you remainder as 11. Quotient you can take it as something else. So therefore B is equal to what? 17 cube plus 11. 17 cube plus 11. So now instead of doing A minus B the whole square, then calculating those lengthiest process, do the trial and error method. Okay, trial and error method. Okay, so now listen very carefully. What is the trial and error method? I am going to find out the A value first. When you are applying 0 with a P, okay, substitute the P here. Values of the P randomly you can substitute here. You'll get a 9 here. If you are placing 1 here, then 17 plus 9, you will get a 26 here. Then what else? You can take some other number also. 2 also you can take. A 2 means what? 34. 34 plus 9, right? 34 plus 9, 43 it gives. Then you can take some other number, but stop it here. Okay, don't go with wasting the time. So now place it here. 0 means what? 11. Now what we need to do here is then go with 1. 17 into 1 plus 11. So therefore 17 plus so 11 is nothing but 28. So B, Q is equal to 2. 2 means what? 17 into 2, 34. 34 plus 11, 45. Stop it here. Now move on with the statement. A minus B the whole square. Take it A minus B, right? Let us take a 26 here. B you can take it as a 11. So whole square. Right. So now 26 minus 11. Right. What is 26 minus 11? 26 minus 11. We can say 15 here. 15 the whole square. The 15 the whole square is nothing but 225. When 225 is divisible by what? 17. What is the remainder? That is the concept here. So 17 goes, then 5, 55. Right, 55 means what happens here? 51 goes, right? 51 goes, what is the remainder? 4 is the remainder. Answer for this question is 4. Some cases, trial and error method will help you. Now listen carefully. I have picked 26 and 11. You can pick any number. 43 minus 11 also you can pick. You can pick okay, anything else also. Then easily you can able to calculate. In all the cases, surely you will get the remainder as a 4. Clear? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next question is a very important model. Very, very important model. Yes. Tell me.
Sir, this A and B, sir, how we have taken this 9, 26, and 43, sir?
Sir, please listen the class while I am solving the questions. Listen. Put values P is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. Q is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. Then you will get. Right?
Okay, sir. But
This.
sir, 0, 1, 2, 3, but only sir this stage.
Wait. I am writing here. Substitute P is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 in the equation number 1. Substitute Q is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 in the equation number 2. Now check. Check P is equal to 0. 17 into 0.
0,
0 plus 9.
9.
That is the first value.
Okay, sir. Got it,
Put P
sir.
is equal to 1. 17 into 1. 17.
17 plus
17
11.
plus 9. 26. Clear?
Yes, yes, sir.
See, those who are facing max as a very complicated, take simple notes also. Okay, that is very important. Even everybody came across your school mathematics, but the thing is you need to work out that properly. That's it. Fine. Nikita understood.
Yes, sir. Sir, we will take until 3, or we can go for 4 and 5 also.
Ask again.
Sir, we will take only 0, 1, 2, 3, or we
You
will.
can no. What the three dots are mentioning? Three dot means you can take anything.
Okay, sir.
It's
Thank
a
you, sir.
continuous. That is why we are keeping three dot. Three dot means continuous. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is very important model. This question is very important model. Very important. Here a lot of things you need to understand in this question. Okay. So now, okay, let me stop this. Okay, let me stop this class with this question. Then I'll give you questions in your official Telegram channel. Please sincerely solve those questions. Very important questions. Similar model only I will give you. Please sincerely try. Okay, listen, this question requires a lot of understanding here. If 3-digit number having no zero, so the 3-digit number here is PQR. Okay, what a statement provided here is PQR. That PQR is divided by 3 and another 3-digit number. So let us take so you know the concept here is nothing but a P plus Q plus R. So that has to be divisible by 3. Now the another concept here is another statement provided here is PRQ. PRQ is divisible by 6. Then what is the minimum value? Please remember, mark this one. Minimum value of P plus Q plus R. Minimum value of P plus Q plus R. Now listen very carefully. what is the condition which we have discussed for the divisibility by 6?
Must be
Anyone of you?
divisible by 2
Divisible by 2 and 3.
Divisible by 2
and
and
3.
3.
3, then only the number is divisible by 6. Now, very good. What is the divisibility by 2 concept?
Unit digit 0 and 2.
Sir, 0, 2,
Unit digit is simply multiple of
2.
2 or 0, right? 2 is also fine, 0 also fine, right? So now listen very carefully. So let us move on with the PQ, or then okay, you can go with the PRQ. Now listen very carefully. Suppose, first of all, which condition has to be satisfied, PRQ or PQR? Apply some logic. According to you, which one you have to solve first, PRQ or PQR?
PQR.
Sir,
PQR,
PQ.
PQ or PRQ?
Sir,
Sir,
PQ.
PRQ.
PRQ.
Because it ultimately divisible by 3.
Yes, fine. The thing here is, listen very carefully. Suppose let us take a number, 3-digit number, 0. Okay, no 0, having no 0, then we can start with 1 1. 1 you should not take, 1 1 2. Let us take this one. Listen very carefully. This is PQR. Understanding is very important here in this question. Listen. So then PRQ will become what? 121. Right? So therefore, the maximum constraint has to be placed with PRQ, not with the PQR. Understood? Even let us take this one. So 114, not 114. Let us take 1 this was 3, right? 5 6. Okay, 4. Yes, 114. Let us take here. Since this condition satisfies here, right? Since if you are adding these things, you will get a 6. Yes, this condition satisfies. When reversing that PRQ, what will happen here? This condition fails here. Since in order to divisible by 6, the unit place has to be what? Satisfies both the cases, which means that it has to be a even number as well as it has to be the total number has to be divisible by 3. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So therefore the maximum constraint places on PRQ, right? Solve PRQ first. Since the maximum constraint is there, then easily you can find out the people getting. I'm erasing this one. Okay, listen very carefully. Now let us start with the PRQ. So PRQ. So one series will not apply, right? So which series will start here? Which series will start? Listen. Understanding 1 1 1 we have done here. 1 1 1 we should not take. Right?
1
1
to
1.
3.
This we should not take. Right? 1 2. These things also. Right? So we should not place here with this one. So now what we see, we will see with 1 3 series. Mute. So now 1 3 1. Now listen. 1 3 1, obviously wrong. So now let us move on with the 1 3 2. Now listen, 1 3 2. Check your first condition is divisible by 2, satisfies. Check your 1 plus 3 plus 2, which is equal to 4 6 divided by 3, both the conditions satisfies. So now PRQ is nothing but a 1 3 2. Now PQR is nothing but what? 1, 2, 3. Even this also satisfies your divisible by 3, right? So listen. So therefore, what is the minimum value of P plus Q plus R? What is P plus Q plus R?
6.
6. So minimum value is 6. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Sir, sir,
Yes, sir.
sir, listen very carefully. Some other numbers also there. But why we are stopping here with 132 itself? Without
Minimum
checking?
Because they are asking minimum.
value.
Yes, that's it. They're asking you the minimum. That is why we are stopping here with the 132 itself. You may get some other numbers also, but do not waste the time. Simply you can take this one, right? Anybody having a doubt here so far what we have done? So here after this class you will get the practice question in your group, I mean in your channel, Telegram, official Telegram channel. You can take the question number, and always remember, my suggestion is take the note and write the question and solve. It will give you a confidence while revising, and also it will see the effects what you are putting now. Surely you will earn after the prelims. I'm sure about that. Okay, thank you all.
Sir,
Concluding your.
can you please repeat